Today, we are going to talk about something very important that all chosen ones go through, but few understand the physical pains that arise without explanation. These pains are not common, and often they carry a deep spiritual meaning. If you have ever felt a weight on your shoulders, a pressure in your chest, or even an inexplicable fatigue, know that this may be linked to your purpose as a chosen one. These sensations are signs that your body is reacting to something greater, something that goes beyond the physical. Chosen ones have a special connection with the divine, and this is reflected in the body. These pains are messages that God sends to prepare you, transform you, and guide you in your mission. They are part of the spiritual awakening process that every chosen one faces. In this video, I will show you 7 physical pains that many chosen ones feel, and what they really mean. Each of them is connected to your journey and the purpose you carry if you have gone through. Stay with me until the end, because this information may change the way you perceive these sensations. Before we begin, I want to remind you that this content does not replace medical advice. If you experience persistent pain, seek a healthcare professional. Here, we will explore the spiritual side of these pains and how they are part of your path as a chosen one. Now, get ready to understand the signs your body has been sending, and if you want to continue receiving content that helps you on your journey, follow the channel and turn on notifications. Let's discover together what these pains really mean. Chest pain, opening of the spiritual heart. Chest pain is one of the most striking sensations a chosen one can feel. It is as if there is a weight or constant pressure, something that does not seem to have a physical explanation. This sensation can be uncomfortable, but it carries a deep meaning. Your heart is undergoing a process of spiritual transformation. This pain occurs because the spiritual heart or heart chakra is expanding. You are becoming more sensitive to emotions, both your own and those of the people around you. It is as if you are absorbing the energies of the environment, feeling what others feel even without realizing it. This can be intense, but it is a sign that you are growing spiritually. When the spiritual heart opens, it allows you to experience deeper levels of love and compassion. You begin to see the world differently, with more empathy and understanding. However, this opening can also bring challenges such as feeling the pain and suffering of others, which can be emotionally draining. This emotional transformation is an important moment. In the journey of a chosen one, it is as if God is purifying your heart, preparing you for something greater. This chest pain is not a punishment, but a sign that you are being shaped to fulfill your mission. Your heart is being adjusted to carry more light, more love, and more purpose. If you feel this pain, it is important to take care of yourself. Breathe deeply and visualize a green light surrounding your chest. This color is associated with healing and balancing the heart. Ask God to protect your energy and help you deal with the emotions you are absorbing. Avoid places and people that drink your energy. Chosen ones have a greater sensitivity, and charged environments can intensify this pain. Seek moments of silence and prayer to reconnect with God and strengthen your spirit. Remember that you do not have to carry the weight of the world alone. In the Bible, Matthew 58 says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." This chest pain is a sign that your heart is being purified. God is preparing you to see the world more clearly and to live according to the purpose He has for you. Allow yourself to feel, but also allow yourself to rest. This process can be intense, but it is necessary for you to reach new levels of love and compassion. Trust that God is by your side, guiding each step of this transformation. Your heart is being adjusted for something greater, and this pain is just a part of the journey. Back and neck pain energy. Ascension pain in the back and neck is something that many chosen ones experience at some point in their journey. It is that constant discomfort, as if something is stuck or blocked, or even tingling. Sensations that rise up the spine for no apparent reason. These sensations may seem strange, but they have a deep spiritual meaning. When you feel these pains, it is a sign that your energy field is expanding. Divine energy is flowing through your body, unlocking old traumas and activating your spiritual sensitivity. It is as if your body is being adjusted to receive new frequencies, preparing you for a higher level of consciousness. The spine is like an energy channel that connects your entire body when it is being worked on spiritually. You may feel pain or tension, especially in the back and neck. This happens because emotional traumas and accumulated energies over time are being released. It is a process of cleansing and renewal, but it can be uncomfortable while it happens. The neck in turn is associated with communication and expression. When you feel pain in this area, it may be a sign that you are resisting change or having difficulty expressing your truth. Perhaps you are holding on to emotions or thoughts that need to be released. This resistance can cause tension both physically and spiritually. These pains may also indicate that you are receiving new energetic frequencies. God is preparing you for something greater, and your body is adjusting to handle this new energy. It is as if you are being recalibrated to fulfill your mission as a chosen one. This process can be intense, but it is necessary for your spiritual growth. If you are going through this, it is important to take care of your body and energy. Stretch regularly and maintain good posture. This helps facilitate the flow of energy through the spine, alleviating discomfort. Practice light exercises such as yoga or walking to release accumulated tension and strengthen your body. Another important thing is to pay attention to your emotions. Often, pain in the back and neck is linked to feelings that you are repressing. Allow yourself to feel and release these emotions. Crying, writing, or talking to someone you trust can help relieve this emotional weight. Remember that these pains are not a punishment, but a sign that you are evolving spiritually. God is preparing you for something greater, and this process of energy. Ascension is part of your journey as a chosen one. It is a moment of transformation where you are leaving behind what no longer serves you and opening up to new possibilities in Psalms 55:22. God tells us, "Cast your cares on the Lord and He will sustain you." Trust that He is by your side, guiding each step of this process. When you feel pain or discomfort, surrender everything to Him in prayer. Ask for strength and wisdom to deal with the changes happening in your life. Avoid carrying more weight than you can bear. Chosen ones often take on responsibilities that are not theirs, which can intensify these pains. Learn to say no when necessary and prioritize self-care. Remember that to help others, you need to be well with yourself. These pains in the back and neck are a reminder that you are in constant evolution. Your body is adjusting to receive more light, more energy, and more purpose. Trust the process and allow yourself to grow. God is shaping you for something greater, and these sensations are just a part of the journey. Breathe deeply. Take care of yourself and move forward with faith. You are being guided by God, and He will never leave you alone. These pains are temporary, but what they are preparing in you is eternal trust, and continue walking on your journey as a chosen one. Forehead pain. Awakening of intuition. Pain or pressure in the forehead, especially between the eyebrows, is something that many chosen ones feel at some point in their journey. It is as if someone is gently touching or pressing this area, although it may seem strange or even uncomfortable. This sensation has a deep spiritual meaning. Your third eye is opening. The third eye is the center of intuition and spiritual perception. When it begins to activate, you start to see beyond what is visible. It is as if a new vision is awakened within you, allowing you to perceive hidden truths and understand the world in a deeper way. This opening is a sign that you are evolving spiritually, often along with this pain. You may notice that your dreams become more vivid, or that you begin to have sudden visions and insights. These signs are forms of divine communication, showing that you are connected to something greater. It is important to pay attention to these moments, as they can bring important messages for your life and your spiritual journey. However, this awakening process can be intense. Your body and mind are adjusting to this new sensitivity, and this can cause discomfort. It is as if you are learning to use a new sense, something that requires patience and practice. If you are going through this, it is essential to take care of yourself. Set aside moments to meditate and connect with God during meditation. Visualize a violet or white light surrounding your forehead, bringing clarity and balance. Ask God to help you understand the messages you are receiving and to guide you in this awakening process. Writing down your dreams and insights can also be very helpful. Often the messages we receive do not make sense immediately, but by jotting them down you may start to notice patterns or better understand what God is trying to show you. Keep a notebook or journal to record these experiences and revisit it whenever you feel the need. Another important point is to avoid excessive stimuli. Spending too much time in front of screens such as phones, computers, or television can overwhelm your mind and hinder the awakening process. Prefer moments of silence and introspection, allowing your mind to rest and adjust to this new sensitivity. This pain in the forehead can also be a reminder that you are being called to trust your intuition. More often, we ignore the signs that God gives us because we are caught up in logic or what seems rational. But as a chosen one, you have a special gift of perception, and it is important to learn to trust it. Proverbs 2:6 tells us, "For the Lord gives wisdom from his mouth. Come knowledge and understanding." This passage reminds us that wisdom and intuition come from God. He is guiding you and giving you the necessary tools to fulfill your mission. Trust that He is by your side, showing you the way. If this pain or pressure in your forehead is bothering you, remember that it is temporary. It is part of the spiritual awakening process, a sign that you are evolving and connecting with something greater. Do not be afraid of this transformation. Instead, embrace it as a gift from God, an opportunity to grow and draw closer to the purpose He has for you. Allow yourself to rest when you feel the need. Spiritual awakening can be intense, and it is important to take care of your body and mind during this process. Remember that you are not alone. God is with you, guiding each step and strengthening you to face the challenges that arise. Breathe deeply. Take care of yourself and move forward with confidence. You are on the right path, and God is by your side, guiding you every step of this journey. Weight on the shoulders. Spiritual responsibility. Feeling a constant weight on your shoulders even without physically carrying anything is something that many chosen ones experience. This sensation can be uncomfortable and even difficult to explain, but it is deeply connected to your spiritual mission. As a chosen one, you carry responsibilities that go beyond what is visible, and this can manifest physically in your body. This weight on your shoulders is a reflection of the emotional and spiritual burden you are carrying, often without realizing it. You take on problems and worries that are not yours. This happens because chosen ones have a greater sensitivity and a natural desire to help others. However, this empathy can turn into a burden when you absorb more than you can bear. Additionally, this sensation may be a sign that your spirit is preparing for a new level of responsibility. God is shaping you for something greater, and this process can be challenging. It is as if you are being trained to carry a more significant mission, something that requires strength and resilience. If you feel this weight on your shoulders, it is important to recognize that not everything you carry is yours. Often you may be taking on emotional burdens from other people, or trying to solve problems that are not under your control. This can leave you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted both physically and spiritually. To alleviate this weight, start by handing your burdens over to God. Pray and ask Him to help you release what does not belong to you. Matthew 11:28 reminds us, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Trust that God is by your side, ready to support you and relieve your worries. Another way to deal with this sensation is to connect with the earth. Place your feet on the ground. Breathe deeply and visualize the weight being released from your shoulders. Imagine that the energy of the earth is helping you to balance and strengthen yourself. This simple exercise can bring relief and clarity to your mind and spirit pain in the legs and feet, spiritual path. Feeling inexplicable pain in the legs and feet, especially at night, can be a sign that something greater is happening in your spiritual journey. These parts of the body are directly linked to movement and progress, both physically and spiritually. When these pains arise, it is as if your soul is trying to tell you that it is in motion, preparing to take new steps. These pains may indicate that you are going through significant changes in your life. Perhaps you are in a moment of transition where you need to make decisions or follow a new path. Your soul is adjusting to these changes, and this can manifest physically in your legs and feet. It is as if your body is reflecting the spiritual effort you are making to move forward. Another possibility is that you may be feeling lost or directionless when this happens. Pain in the legs and feet can be a reminder that it is time to stop, reflect, and seek divine guidance. God is always ready to guide you, but it is important that you are willing to listen and trust the signs He sends you. These pains can also be a reflection of emotional or spiritual blockages that are preventing you from moving forward. Perhaps you are carrying fears, doubts, or insecurities that need to be released. Your body is showing you that it is time to leave these burdens behind and take the next step with confidence and faith. If you are going through this, ask yourself, am I on the right path? Reflect on your choices and what God is calling you to do. Sometimes these pains arise because you are resisting change or because you are straying from the purpose that was planned for you. Meditating and seeking divine guidance can bring clarity and relief during meditation. Visualize a golden light surrounding your legs and feet, bringing healing and strength. Ask God to show you the next steps, and trust that He is guiding you. Practicing walks in nature can also be very beneficial. Being in contact with the earth helps release accumulated tensions and reconnect with your essence while walking. Say a prayer, or simply thank God for being by your side. At this moments of connection can bring peace and clarity to your mind and spirit. Psalms 119:105 tells us, "Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path." This passage reminds us that God is the one who illuminates our path. Even in moments of doubt or difficulty, trust that He is showing you the right direction, even if you cannot see clearly. Yet, these pains in the legs and feet are a reminder that you are in motion, advancing in your spiritual journey. They may be uncomfortable, but they are also a sign that you are growing and preparing for something greater. Trust the process. Take care of yourself and continue walking in faith. God is by your side, guiding every step you take. Pain in the hands and arms, healing power. Feeling pain or tingling in the hands and arms may seem like a common occurrence, but for the chosen ones, this can have a deep spiritual meaning. These sensations often indicate that you possess a special gift, the power of healing and energetic transformation. Your hands are not just physical tools, but also channels of divine energy that can bring relief and comfort to others when you feel this pain or tingling. It is as if your body is preparing to work with spiritual energy. God is shaping you to be an instrument of healing, someone who can help alleviate the suffering of those around you. This gift is not something you choose, but rather something that has been given to you as part of your purpose, as a chosen one. These sensations may also be a call for you to pay attention to the people God places in your path. Often, He guides you to those who need help, whether emotional, spiritual, or even physical. Your hands carry a special energy, and when you use them with intention and faith, you can bring comfort and healing to those in need. Additionally, this pain may be a sign that you are accumulating energy that needs to be released. Practicing gratitude is also a powerful way to balance. Your energy, thank God for the gift He has given you, and use your energy to bless others. Even small gestures such as a gentle touch or a word of comfort can make a big difference in someone's life. Mark 16:18 teaches us, "They will lay hands on the sick and they will recover." This passage reminds us of the power that God gives us to bring healing and hope to the world. Your hands are a reflection of this divine power, and when you use them with faith, you can accomplish extraordinary things. These pains in the hands and arms are a reminder that you have been chosen for something special. They may be uncomfortable, but they are also a sign that you are being prepared to fulfill your mission. Trust the process, take care of yourself, and use your gift with love and wisdom. God is guiding you and strengthening you so that you can be a light in the lives of others. Stomach pain, inner transformation. Feeling discomfort in the stomach or abdominal area without any medical explanation can be a sign that you are undergoing a profound inner transformation. This pain is not just physical, it is directly linked to your emotional and spiritual state. The stomach is a sensitive area where many emotions and energies are stored, and when something is being adjusted within you, it can manifest as discomfort. This pain may mean that you are releasing traumas or repressed feelings. Often, we carry grievances, fears, and insecurities within us without realizing it. These emotions accumulate and end up affecting our bodies when you feel stomach pain. It is as if your body is telling you that it is time to leave these burdens behind. Additionally, this sensation may indicate that your energy is being adjusted for a new phase. God is preparing you for something greater, and for that you need to let go of what no longer serves you. This purification may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for you to grow and advance in your spiritual journey. Another possibility is that something within you needs to be healed and transformed. It could be a thought pattern, a limiting belief, or even a behavior that is no longer aligned with the purpose God has for your life. This pain is a reminder that transformation begins from the inside out. If you are going through this practice, forgiveness, releasing negative emotions such as grievances and resentments, is essential potential to alleviate this pain. Often, these emotions are trapped in your body, and by forgiving yourself and others, you allow this energy to be released. Forgiveness is not just for those who have hurt you, but also for your healing and inner peace. Embrace the changes that are happening in your life, and trust in God's plan. Often, we resist transformations because they take us out of our comfort zone. But it is in this process that we find our true purpose. Remember that God is with you every step of this journey, guiding and strengthening you. Isaiah 41:10 comforts us with these words, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Even in moments of discomfort, trust that God is by your side, sustaining you and guiding you to the next level of your spiritual journey. This stomach pain is a reminder that you are in a process of purification and transformation. It is a moment to leave behind what holds you back and embrace what God has in store for you. Trust the process. Take care of yourself and allow this inner transformation to happen. God is preparing you for something greater, and this pain is just a part of the journey you are transforming. If you feel these spiritual pains, do not despair. It means that your body is adjusting to something greater. You are not alone. Many chosen ones go through this as they are, awakening to their true mission. Comment here on which of these sensations you have experienced. Share this video with someone who may be going through the same process. Remember, you are light, you are strong, you are a chosen one.